All right. Good evening again. Moreri himself. Quickly, I want to address these two problems. Negative mathematics, what we can normally call negative mathematics, or you can call integer, because it introduces another symbol where kids, they always mistake it for, oh my God, you can't even imagine. This symbol and this one, this is our verbs, plus and minus, and we'll spell that so that we don't really confuse them or interject them with the other ones that negative mathematics is introducing. So this is your plus, and this is your minus. Again, I will teach English here. English time, please. English time, please. Plus and minus, they are actions, the verbs, actions. All right. And then let's see what happens again. The point of contention of this confusion is the positive and the negative signs. Positive and the negative sign that mathematics is introducing here with integers. So this is called positive. This is called positive, and this is called negative. Okay. Now, these are adjectives, okay? Now, we'll give them the number treatment, and we'll go forward to say, hello again, plus and minus. These two are your verbs, and you know short of verbs is V dot, verbs. And these two...
What you want now? What should not?
No noise, no noise, no noise, go that way. And these two here are your adjectives, and short for adjective is ADJ. ADJ, that's your short for adjectives, ADJ. So your verbs and your adjective. So you see, language aids understanding, and the shortest distance to your brain is your everyday language. All right. Now, let's see how a child would use option 1, teacher's memory, and option 2, your everyday language. All right. So let's go and let's take some few algebra questions. 3 minus 2. All right. Now, if you are learning algebra, you will know 3 here means positive 3 and 2 here means positive 2. Now, the problem with a lot of people is your teacher will not tell you that a number, oh yeah, sometimes they'll tell you that a number without the sign just means a positive number, right? So once you know 3 and positive 3, they mean the same thing. So at least now you can just say 3, you can just say 3 here, or you just say positive 3. So when you're dealing with algebra, it's good to do the complete treatment. Just give the numbers the complete treatment. What do I mean by that? If you see 3 minus 2, better say positive 3 minus positive 2. Okay. Now, this use of language, it conforms to systematic studying of something, breaking it into parts and then putting them together. That's systematic, means bringing parts together to make one system. So again, if your teacher tells you 3 minus 2, you just read it as positive 3 minus positive 2. Okay. So positive is a kind of description. It means the number is positive 3. Positive 3 means we have 3 positive like this. You see, 3 positive. And look at the action. What is the action telling us? The action says take away minus 2 positive. So we have 3 positive, we take away 2 positive. So taking away, well, I love taking away like this. We take away 1 and we take away 2. And what's the answer? The answer is 1 positive. 1 positive is left. So equal 1 positive. Well, you can write it as positive 1. Or you just take away the positive, and like I said, they are the same thing. All right. Now let's go and take another example again. So again, when we are dealing with take away, only one number exists. When we are dealing with take away, only this number exists. So we have 3 positive or positive 3. You see, that's a description. It tells you the type of numbers. So you say 3 take away 2 positive. So you take away these 2 positive and you're left with 1. No contention there, no problem there. Now let's try another one. 3 plus 2, 3 plus 2. So again, read it as positive 3 plus positive 2. Now in this type of question, rather than the negative where only 3 exists, and in 3 we are taking 2 positive out of the 3, here we do have 2 numbers that exist, okay? All right, again, we have to know our actions. So this means I have positive 3 like this, and here it means I have positive 2 like this. And then look at the middle. The middle, it says plus. This plus and these positives are different. This is positive 3, 1, 2, 3, positive 3. Positive 2, 1, 2. This plus means join. It's an action. It invites you to join them together. So when you join them together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have 5. But in essence, what you're doing, you're adding, you're taking, say, hey, I have 3. If I add 1, it makes it 4. I add this one, it makes it 5. So add it to what you have here, 3. You add 1, 4. You add the other one, it makes it 5. And that's your answer. 3 plus 2, positive 3 plus positive 2, you have positive 5. Now let's come and see a problem. Let's come and see where we start to have problems. The first one, negative 3 plus positive 2. Negative 3 plus positive 2. See the way I read it. I did not say minus 3. Some of you will do this trick. Minus 3. That is not. Minus is a verb. This negative here is an adjective describing what these 3 are. What 3 things do we have? We have 3 negatives like this. That's the meaning of negative 3. And here plus. Plus means what? A verb. Join. And here positive. 2 here is positive 2. So we have this. And we are joining them together. And now this is something you have to understand. Now if we are starting here that I have nothing. If I go left, that is negative. And then I come back right, that is positive. So I have not gone anywhere. I'm still at nothing. So here it shows that negative and positive, they are opposites. They will cancel out each other and will have 0. So again, if you have 3 negatives and 2 positive, and your action means to join them, then these 2 will cancel out. These 2 will cancel out. And your answer is negative 1. That is what you're left. Negative 1. This is it. This is it. This is what you're left. Negative 1. So you have to put the negative there to show that this is what you have. If you had positive, then you would just put positive 1. But in this case, what we have is negative after we've joined the negatives and positive. Yes, you can join negatives and positive. The number of negatives will cancel equal number of positives, and then you see what is left. Are you left with positive? Now, here automatically, we compare and we know if our answer is going to be negative or positive. Now, if you're joining things and you have more negatives than positive, then nobody should tell you that when you mix them together, you will have your answer will be negative because negatives are more than the positive. When they cancel out, you will have negative left. On the contrary, if you have more positives than negative, let's say we are dealing with negative 4 plus 6. If we have more positive than negative and we have join in the middle plus, we know our answer is going to be positive because we have more positive than negatives. Again, negatives and positive are adjective. So when you start calling numbers, minus 3 plus, no, it will not help you. Negative 3 plus is the action, positive 2. So even though they did not write positive 2, that's the nature of the number here, positive 2. Let's rumble. Again, this is Moriri math. It's your everyday math using languages that will give you a systematic understanding or comprehension of basic math concepts. Because math is littered or filled with conventions, symbols, and they will tell you the meaning of these symbols. If we read them accurately, and give them everyday connotation or meanings, then we get closer to answers. Now, we were the last one. Let's go and see the last one. It was negative 3 plus 2. Now, let's try positive 3 plus negative 2. Positive 3 plus negative 2. So again, don't read 3 plus minus 2. No, no, no. Oh my God. Oh my God. Again, if you just see this, just know this 3 with nothing here. There's a positive that they omitted there. Okay. Now 3, we got positive 3 plus negative 2, not minus, please. Positive 3, so write quickly your 3 positives. And here, negative 2, write quickly your 2 negatives. And please, your teacher should not tell you positive and negative makes negative. Oh my God, these type of things, they don't really help in Moreri here. This is the action. Positive 3 plus means join. It just means join, please. Simple as that, join. Just join these things. Again, positive cancels positive, negative. Positive cancels negative, and we are left with 1 positive. So our answer is just simply 1 positive. You write it positive 1, or you remove this positive 1 is still positive 1. Okay. Now let's keep that. Let's move to the next. I hope you're understanding something here. Now let's try this one. Negative 3 plus negative 2. Oh yeah, some kids will just see all these things and they just read them so differently. And please put your adjective where they are and put your verbs where they are. That's a verb, joining. So we have 3 negatives here, negative, and we have 2 negatives here, and we are joining them. So our answer is negative 5. Good. Go to Vanessa and eat, my son. So we have that, negative 5. So again, please don't confuse things. Negative 3, negative 2, and plus here means joining them. Answer is negative 5. Any confusion? I don't want to even get to what your teachers will tell you. When you see a plus and a minus, it becomes a minus. Nah, I don't even want to get there, please. I teach total understanding. Moreri is about total comprehension. Total comprehension, please. Total comprehension of concepts. Total comprehension of concept. All right, now we go to the next. What if we have negative 3 minus negative 2? Again, please, I don't want to go to anything. I don't want to go into anything your teacher will tell you minus means positive. No. This is a verb, please. This is a verb. It means minus. It means take away. So when you have this action, take away, then we don't have 2 numbers. We don't have 2 numbers. We only have 1 number. 1 number is just this one. And then inside this one, we're going to take away a quantity, which is represented by the second one. So what do I mean? This is it. We have negative 3. 1, 2, 3. And they're asking you to do what? To take away negative 2, to take away 1, 2. You see, these are 2 negatives you take away, and your answer is just 1 negative is left, negative 1. Please, it is as simple as that. It is as simple as that. Please, please, pause this video, go over it again, over and over, please. All my